Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is a whistle-stop tour of the 10 essential stationery items that you need for your wedding day, the big day itself. So number one is a welcome sign. Let people know that they're in the right place and welcome them to your love story. Generally on an easel, normally an A1, an A2 size or maybe an A0, depending on how big your wedding venue is, how many guests you've got arriving. Secondly, it's the ceremony itself. So generally here we would recommend an order of service. It's really important that people know what's coming, and it's nice to give them a little piece of stationery so you know they know what's going to happen in the ceremony itself. These can be left on chairs, or alternatively it can be a job for your ushers or your other bridal party to give out to guests as they arrive. Thirdly, we would recommend an order of event sign, sometimes known as a timeline. These are a really great decoration solution and a great focal point for guests to have a chat and a mingle as they're talking about what happens on the day. It also ensures that your day runs smoothly, people are in the right place at the right time. Photographers can be quite precise about what needs to happen when and where, so an order of events or a timeline is a really good idea. Then when it comes to the wedding breakfast, a table plan or a seating chart is really important. So guests want to know where they're going to be sitting. It ensures everybody's in the right place, particularly if people have got food allergies and that kind of thing. It's quite important to know where people are going to be seated. Again, these are generally in a Fomex board presented on an easel, or it can be something that's suspended from a frame, depending on what kind of theme wedding that you're having, but we do all of those. You will then, to accompany that, need table numbers to go on each table. These are generally 5x7 or A5 and can be available in a range of different styles to coordinate with your theme, so that's really important. Also on your tables, it's nice to have a menu, so your lovely guests, family and friends know what they're going to be having to eat. Normally it's the slimline menus that we do. These seem to be the most common ones, but there's no reason that you can't have them in a slightly different shape. You can also have these named, so when they're put at place settings, it also lets the guest know where they're sitting, so we can print names on the top, or alternatively we do place cards in the traditional tent style, so they can be presented at each guest place setting. What else is really nice are the wedding newspapers, which are really popular at the moment. They are normally presented in black and white, but you can have them in colour if you want to, and it just tells guests a little bit about your love story. There might be a little word search in there, or an idea of what time the cake cutting is going to be, maybe where to find the toilets, that kind of thing. It's just a really good icebreaker to have on the tables, and it gets guests having a chat with each other and a mingle, which is really nice as well. Then we would suggest favour tags. These can come in a range of different styles. They're generally quite small. Favours are normally quite small, and these are at guest place settings as well, and we can do all of those to coordinate with your theme in various different styles. Then number 9, you're going to need some sort of other wedding sign. So maybe it would be a tabletop sign to say let them eat cake, or to explain what the cake layers are. Maybe it would be to say toilets this way, or the photo booth is this way. But we do all of those to coordinate with your scheme that you're having, your wedding theme, and these are available in a whole range of sizes, from A6 size all the way up to A0, and in all sorts of different finishes as well. And then lastly is the guest book. A lot of people really underestimate the guest book, but actually to have people's handwriting with their special message that they've written in there for you to enjoy long after the event has passed is a really nice touch. And we do these as well all to coordinate with the colour scheme that you've got for your wedding. And we also do advice and wishes cards as well, which serve the same purpose as a guest book, but they come as separate leaf cards rather than an actual hardback book, if you would prefer to do it that way. So just to quickly remind ourselves what the top 10 are: a welcome sign, an order of service, an order of events sign, your table plan or your seating chart, table numbers, menus, place cards, maybe a wedding newspaper, favour tags, thank you tags, your other tabletop signs like your cocktail signs or this way to the toilet signs, help yourself to a treat or two, and finally your guest book. So they're the top 10. Don't forget to get in touch if you've got any questions or queries about any of our products. Everything that we do is completely bespoke and very, very much unique to you. So yes, we've got loads of off-the-shelf products if there's a design or a style that you really like. But don't forget, we can do anything that you want. So give us a shout with your design inquiries and let us work our magic. Enjoy your big day, and thanks for watching. Bye.